Hi everybody, this is Paul Cooper with Totes and Notes. Doing kind of a different video today. It's going to be me with a few thoughts and a video of my daughter Clementine as we were shopping at Sam's today. We're going to focus a lot on focusing, and we're going to discuss a little bit about how having a business is a bit like raising a child. You know, at times you're going to be unfocused. You got to get yourself back on track. You've got to learn to let your business and your child do things for themselves, be around so they can count on you. But at the same time, they need to learn things for themselves. You don't want to be a helicopter parent. You need to be able to let go of things that aren't that important so you can focus on the things that truly are important. So right now here, you see us walking around, and my daughter's not really focused. Just running from one shiny ball or one squirrel to the next. And, you know, shopping definitely takes longer with her there, and your business goals will take a lot longer if you're not focused on what you want to do, if you don't have a game plan of what you want to get accomplished and how you're going to get accomplished. Now, sometimes things are going to happen where you're just going to have to put out fires and jump from one thing to the next. But you don't want that to just be day after day, task after task. Put this part in here because you want to be doing the things that are going to get you all that meat. And if you could tell there, it's reduced for quick sale. So you want to spend as much time doing things that are going to get you that meat so you can take home that meat at a very good price. And that's what's going to make you your money. You need to do that for you, and you need to do that for your investors. So you got to figure out what that is, and then focus on that like a hawk so you can take it home. There you go. We've got two gigantic steaks we're taking home. On sale, $3 off. Now we're back to it. My daughter's having some fun here. Can't decide if she wants pulled pork or hummus. And that can kind of be an analogy for what you want to do with your business. Are you going to do REOs? Are you doing notes? Are you going to be fixing and flipping? Maybe rehabbing, wholesaling? You need to have a plan. You just don't want to jump from one thing to the next. You know, she's pulling out some pulled pork right there. It's like, what? You gonna do pulled pork now?
Didn't eat that much of it last time.
Or are you gonna stay with your hummus? It doesn't make a difference what it is, but your business has got to be focused, or you're gonna end up going all over the place, and you know you're gonna drop your pulled pork on the floor, just like my daughter did there. So focus is key here. You've got to figure out what you want to do and how you're going to do it. So I focus on notes, and I don't wholesale. I focus on first position, non-performing notes. I look for stuff that's at least 90 days old or past due, but I don't want things that haven't been paid in years either. So it's a very narrow window, at least 90 to 120 days, but less than a year. You want them to have. I at least want them to have a payment within a year. If you see my daughter here, she's messing with all kinds of cheese.
Here, you want some of
And
these?
there was that book on who moved my cheese.
I like those a lot.
So you've got to figure out what your cheese is.
Hey,
you know, are you gonna be switching back and forth? Are you gonna be changing with the
put them in the
wind?
cart. Clem,
What are you
put 'em in
gonna
the
do?
cart.
Just because some good deals come along that are outside of your niche doesn't necessarily mean you want to get them. If you're not used to analyzing those type of deals, and if you're not used to performing them, you may not have the infrastructure for it.
Clem,
Today I
Clementine, put 'em in the
received
cart.
back from
Put 'em in the
a
cart
seller
for us.
that they wanted me to have everything done and be able to close in 7 days. And this was on 6 assets. They were telling me this in the afternoon, and it wasn't going to work. I let them know it wasn't going to work. There was no way that I was going to be able to get O&Es,
good girl.
get the collateral files done, and all my other due diligence, plus fund everything in 7 days. And I know I'm not going to be able to do that because I don't have the cash on hand to be able to buy it and then finance myself out. That's the only way I was going to be able to do that in 7 days. It just wasn't practical to have all the due diligence done and then be able to close in 7 days with my business model. And I made sure to let them know why. Because you want to have complete transparency. You definitely don't want to be saying that you can do something when you can't. It makes you look terrible. If you're working with a broker, it makes the broker look terrible. It's just, it's not a good deal for anyone involved. But again, you gotta stick to your experience. If you're not experienced in something, you're gonna have no idea. So you always need to err on the side of caution. Give yourself more time to really analyze everything and get things done. And again, you generally don't have to worry about that if you can focus. I know I keep saying focus, and I've probably said it at least a dozen times so far in this video, but focus, focus, focus. You gotta get things done. You want to set them up. It really helps if you build systems to help keep you on track and keep you organized. You can keep things streamlined. Otherwise, you're going to end up being like a 2-year-old little girl running around in Sam's Club.
All right, let's go.
You'll kind of get things done. You'll have a blast doing it
cart?
until it comes time to pay the bill, and you've got all this garbage in there that you didn't know that you had, and you don't know how you're going to pay for it. But if you focus, you can have a great ride. Right now, my daughter's on the front of the cart, and don't worry, folks, I've got this sped up. I'm not going nearly that fast with her on the cart. This is 2 or 3 times the speed that we're actually going in real life. But you can have a good time. You can get on that shopping cart and load up with the assets that make sense to you and your investors and make sense to your business model. There's plenty of good deals out there. There's literally warehouses full of good deals. So you don't have to worry about jumping on every single one. You don't need to get everything that's shiny and looks good. Focus on what makes sense to you. Make your shopping list and then go shopping for the deals that are going to help you, help your family, and help your investors. I'd like to thank you all for taking the time to listen in. This is kind of an impromptu video, not scripted at all. It's very obvious. Generally, we put out more streamlined videos, but I figured this would be a little bit more exciting than a PowerPoint presentation on something, and definitely cuter. So I hope you guys got something from this. Please feel free to reach out to me with any questions or suggestions. You can reach me at the website, at my emails, paul@totesandnotes.com. I look forward to hearing from you. You all have a nice evening.